Curtis, before you accept his speech, there's a good friend of yours who was not able to attend tonight that wants to share a few words with us.
Curtis, I'm so happy that you are being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I'm so sorry not to be there tonight, but I wanted to say a few words to the people who are there tonight, a few words about you. I first met Curtis when he was a very young player. I was lucky enough to be working in television when he was a really wonderful player. I was there for both U.S. Open victories, and I got to know Curtis. He was very good to me in my job, very helpful in my job, and I became friends with Curtis and his family. As it turned out, time went on, we worked together in television, and we really became real friends along with our families. Sarah Strange and I have a bond in common that not everybody wants to have, but it's a health bond. We had similar problems, and I cannot tell you what Curtis and Sarah did for my husband and myself during my recent health problems, and how very, very important their help and their support and the information that they gave me were at the time. They are very dear people to me. Curtis, you are a good man. You were a great player. You've part of a wonderful family, and I'm so happy for all of you tonight. I know that family's really proud of you tonight, and I hope you all have a great time.
Well, that's very nice, Judy, and I wish you could be here also. To Alan, thank you. That was very nice. We've already introduced the twin thing, but in case some of you weren't paying attention, yes, we are twins. Okay? We had somebody ask us that today, matter of fact. Honored guest, fellow inductees, Hall of Fame Induction Committee, ladies and gentlemen. I first want to say congratulations to Hubert, Sayre, C.B. McDonald, Joe Carr, and Kel Nagel. It truly is an honor to go in the hall with all of you. I look at this honor as spanning from junior golf through professional golf. Building a solid foundation is a must, from swing fundamentals to work ethic. This didn't start when I turned pro in '76. This started back at Bow Creek playing junior golf, building a solid foundation. I played a very individual game. It made us that way. All of my motivation and determination had to come from within. I thought I could do it alone. I thought I could do a lot of things alone, but I couldn't. Recently, I ran across an old native saying, and it said, "The honor of one is the honor of all." That is what I will do here tonight, honor all. A thank goes out to all my friends in the state of Virginia, those who supported me, encouraged me, and gave me the opportunity to succeed over the years. Friends at Bow Creek Country Club, where I grew up and Dad was a PGA professional. Leo Anthony, my basketball and golf coach in high school. He was the first man, the first coach I ever heard say, "You make the game easier by preparing hard. Work hard enough before in practice, and the game will come easy." That stuck with me. The Virginia State Golf Association and its members, you are all honored here tonight. A thank you to Chandler Harper, a sincere thank you to Chandler Harper, the 1950 PGA champion, who took me under his wing after my dad died. What he taught me most was just how to play the game. Mr. Harper believed in me and my spirit. We honor his spirit tonight. To my friends from Virginia and North Carolina who are here tonight, thank you for making the effort in attending. You have been friends for many, many years, and your support and camaraderie, especially for Sarah, with me and being away from home, has been truly wonderful. And to my family, some of whom aren't with us anymore, thank you for just being there. All the Stranges, the Joneses, and the Balls. As important as Virginia golf was to me and my development, Wake Forest University and Coach Jesse Haddock was all of that, not just for golf, but for the rest of my life. Coach gave me the opportunity to attend Wake on the Buddy Worsham Memorial Scholarship. He gave me the opportunity to play against three of the best players in the country every single day: Jay Haas, David Thor, and Bob Byman. They pushed me, and Coach pushed me. Wake was my life for 3 years and remains a part of my soul forever. I thank you for your friendship and the bond that we have. Also, thanks for all the Wake people that are here tonight. Wake was also important for another reason, but I'll get to Sarah a little later. When I turned pro, I couldn't have imagined the thousands of people I would cross paths with. Thank you to all my friends in the golf business from the entire industry. To IMG for 31 years of partnership. To all of my friends of the PGA Tour, how far we have come in 30 years. I remember my first win in '79. It was a whopping $36,000. That was a lot of money, still is, matter of fact. I felt rich, but more importantly, we were out of debt. Thanks to my friends in the United States Golf Association and all you do for the game, especially for running one big event in June every year. You know the one with thick, rough, and fast greens. The hardest tournament in the world to win. The thrill of winning my back-to-back Opens, and I would never be able to put it into words, the thrill, is only matched by the honor of knowing that I will be associated with one of the game's great events forever. To ABC Television for giving me the opportunity to explore a different path for 8 years. The best thing that came out of the TV gig was I started to use my adverbs correctly, and I met some dear friends. To the PGA of America and its members for giving Sarah and me the opportunity and responsibility to lead the 2001, which became the 2002 U.S. Ryder Cup team. I'm sure all of you remember we were pushed back a year because of 9/11. Ryder Cup week was always the greatest week for Sarah and me, but to represent the Ryder Cup and the US of A, the good old US of A in those times is something we will never forget. Once again, dear friends, resulted from that experience. To the players on tour, yes, the players on tour, they have been like family over the years. I have really enjoyed the camaraderie and the competitions. I always understood we had a job to do and to try to be the best we could be. To compete, it was a passion. To win, it was a result of that passion and work, and I loved every minute of it. To the fans who have supported me in this game over the years, thank you very much. And finally, to the press. Yes, the press. I wish I had time to thank you tonight, but I was told to keep this speech short. It just doesn't ever leave me, Arnold, does it? In all seriousness, my gosh, thank you for all you've done for the game. Without your work and without your help, we wouldn't be where we are today, and for treating me fairly over the years. Now for the hard part. During the past 7 months, I have truly been overwhelmed with reflecting on the past, the times and people from a long time ago. My thoughts always go back to Boat Creek, where Dad was a pro, and where I grew up. My mom, Nancy, who's here tonight, and Dad took me to and from the course every day. It was my love and my passion back when I was only 9 years old. Dad taught me the game, schooled me on the etiquette and honor of the game, and told me I could do anything. I spent 12 hours a day at the course, every day in the summer. I played, I raked traps, I hunted for golf balls. We had a lot of ditches on the course. I ran carts, I even caddied a little, but mostly I played. We lost Dad to cancer when Alan and I were 14 and Sister Ann was 10. During this time and beyond, Mom would wash my clothes or uniforms, patch my wounds, drive me to tournaments all over the state of Virginia. Mom, you've always been there. Thank you very much. I love you. Now to Alan. We have talked every Sunday or Monday for 31 years. We have talked about the players, the swings, the strategy, the results from the previous week. He was not only a fan of mine, but a fan of every player in the game. He loves it. The weeks that I played, I was always looking for honest and direct comments, constructive criticism. Being estranged, I got them. Thanks, Alan, and I listened. And I know what you're all thinking. It's been ever since you've seen Alan here the last couple of days. No, we never tried to trick our girlfriends in high school, okay? His weren't very cute. But speaking of cute, while I was awake, I met this blonde named Sarah Jones. Now I've been married for 31 years. She's been my girlfriend for 33. Through all this golf, traveling, raising Tom and David on the road, the thrills of victory and agonies of defeat, toilets backing up at home, pipes bursting, me in sunny Palm Springs somewhere, she's kept our family and lives headed in the right direction. Can you imagine what our parents were thinking? We were 21 and 20 years old. We honeymooned. Our honeymoon was a crash course in life on the road. Playing 3 weeks in Japan, 1 in Bali, and then off to the Australian Open. We joined the tour in '77. Could only afford meals under $20 a night. Could only afford hotels under $20 a night. We ate in cafeterias every night for under $10. On Sunday, we splurged for a six-pack. One really nice hotel we stayed in, I won't tell you the town, had an hourly rate. And one morning, the maid asked Sarah if her mother knew where she was. Earlier, I said I couldn't go at this game alone. Well, I trust everyone knows I wouldn't be here tonight without Sarah. Thank you. To Tom and David, my two boys, you brought a balance in my life. Having you at tournaments, occasionally caddying, the emails, I was slow in that. Phone calls, coming to games, activities, sports at home. I love you guys, and I'm very proud of you. I had a dream when I was a boy to win the US Open. It was big in my house because Dad played in 7 of them. I would be, like many of us in this audience, I would be on the golf course late in the afternoon playing 4 balls. One might be Hogan or Palmer. One was always Sam Snead, Virginia boy, and one probably Nicklaus. The other one was mine. We played hard. They played hard. We played for the Open every day, but I always won. Hell, I belong in the Hall of Fame just for beating them all the time. To be elected in the World Golf Fame is beyond any dream one could have. To visit this facility the last couple of days has been truly amazing to look at these greats and what they accomplished. Think about Hogan shooting 67 in the last round of the US Open in 51 at Oakland Hills. What a hard golf course, what a round. Think about in 45, Byron Nelson, after winning 18 events, his scoring average was 68.33. You look at Sam Snead's swing, and now you know why and how he won 88 times on tour. And of course, Jack Nicklaus, 18 major championships. And for me to walk through this hall reinforces the respect I have for all of its members and their talent. This is the greatest honor one could ever have. I've been extremely lucky and blessed to play golf. I love this game. It frustrates us and excites us at the same time. I've gone to bed many nights, as all of you have, questioning our ability and waking up the next morning and can't wait to get to the golf course. It has given me, my family, and all of us so much. It teaches us so much. It's the greatest environment for youngsters and adults alike. In fact, we were all brought here tonight because of golf. And finally, if I could ask one thing from all of you tonight, it's very simple and very easy. It would be to keep this game fresh and good. We will do that by continuing to give the kids a chance to play. Because there's a young boy or girl out there who is dreaming about winning their Open. And as somebody who has been lucky enough to live that dream, we need to do everything we can to make sure that dream comes true. Thank you for the honor tonight, and thank you for coming.